It was a pleasure.
Boom, baby. How insanely violent it was when. Too real for you, Billy.
Do your part. Flew.
Oh
No
my
one can
God, that
hide
was
from my
nasty.
sight.
Welcome, Nexus Gamers, you crazy, crazy people, to another night of awesome NGS Season 16 action. It's your host, theStroke, back once again after missing a couple of casts due to some life stuff, but I'm back, and we got a doozy for you. We've got Gambit Gaming in Division C West taking on Dunning-Kruger Knights. I gotta say that the Knights got it cut out for them. Their work cut out for them tonight. The Gambit Gamers over there at GG, they've lost one map all season. Haven't lost a series, and they're on the top of the leaderboard for Division C West. Let's go ahead and take a look at the standings. Oh, I remember when Overwatch was fun. Yeah, me too. It's very sad to see that not be the case anymore. So we've got Gambit Gaming leading the way, Division C West with 10 points, having only lost one map all season, and for whatever reason, your Dunning-Kruger Knights are not showing up on the leaderboard. They exist, I swear. But they do have their work cut out for them tonight, and a lot of that is because of this man right here. Crizzo leading the way as the team captain and healer with a 74% win rate in NGS last season with a 7.6 KDA. Plays 7 different heroes, at least in the map or in the NGS pool of games so far for him. and rocking 81,000, almost 82,000 on average healing. So this is the guy they're going to have to focus on and take out of the match if they're going to want to, if Dunning-Kruger Knights is going to take this victory. It's my boy Crizzo leading the way for Gambit Gaming. We'll see if they can get a leash on him or if he's going to run away with it once again. Let's go ahead and take a look at the map draft. Gambit Gamers were the home team. They did lose the coin toss. Dunning-Kruger Knights elected to go with the first pick. So Gambit Gaming elected to ban out Battlefield of Eternity and Braxis Holdout. Eternally Blue TV says it only shows the top 8. That's unfortunate. We need to get that. I think there is a way for me to make sure that these teams get focused. Let's see if we can fix that. But we will be heading to Tomb of the Spider Queen for our first match. And collecting them spider butts. And we'll see if Dunning-Kruger Knights can take another game away from Gambit Gaming as we move on into this. This is week 5, NGS Season 16. And the action has been packed. And I've been having a great time bringing it to you. It's been good. Right now we're just getting the lobby set up. But I'm your host, theStroke. And I also, while we're waiting, I also host a podcast called One More Game Podcast, who normally live cast their podcast tonight at 10 Eastern, but we have elected to take the night off, so that's why I've been freed up to cast this awesome NGS match. And I'm happy you guys are joining me in the chat. Let's hear what you guys have to say. Is it GG tonight? Let me see GG's in the chat for Gambit Gaming, or DKK for Dunning-Kruger Knights. What do you guys think, chat? It's all up to you. We all know that it's based off of what you guys vote for. Just working on getting some players set up here. And I believe we're waiting on one more for Gambit Gamers. Which is cool. We ain't in a hurry. The more time we have together, the better, is what I say. It's what I've said since the start. If this is solely based off of team player names and synergy, I've got to give the advantage over to Dunning-Kruger Knights. Look at that portrait synergy from our boy Carbot. And I like Apple Eater. It's a quality name. But if I'm looking solely based off of hero level, Northern Touch leading the way with 1886, which is, I feel like, some kind of important date. Let's figure out what happened in 1886, guys. Come on, chat. Hook it up. Something big. Oh, that's a TV show, isn't it? Gotta be that TV show. All right, Gambit Gaming is ready. I'm ready. You guys are ready. We are headed to Tomb of the Spider Queen. Maybe. sometime soon. Sooner than later. Everyone's ready. But we're starting in 5 seconds. Gonna be going into the draft for map number 1 on Tomb of the Spider Queen, NGS season 16. Gambit Gaming. That's not what we want. We want the actual draft. Gambit Gaming versus Dunning-Kruger Knights. And first ban for first pick side over to the red team for DKK. Let's see, who's it going to be? Who do they want to start this thing off with? Are they going to target anyone? Are they going to stay meta? Let's see what it's going to be. And it's going to be the Anduin ban. Starting to get those healers focused for Krizzo. And GG is going to follow up with a Vala ban. Anduin not known for having super high win rates in NGS, but in the right hands can definitely save a team. Garrosh ban coming from Dunning-Kruger Knights, and our second ban of the first ban phase over to Gambit Gaming. All right, it is going to be the Stukov ban. First pick over to DKK. Stukov's a good ban. He's an easy hero to play, provides some excellent CC opportunities, can really make it hard to win in the right hands. And our first pick is going to be Rhaegar for Hataru. Rhaegar. Puppy. And we're going to get the Brightwing pick from Krizzo and Johanna from Northern Touch. He likes playing that Brightwing. All right, 2 picks over to the side of DKK. It's going to be ETC and Tassadar.
From order comes justice.
Good old Tassadar, the unavoidable damage mage. All right, last bands over to Gambit Gaming. On the blue side, and it's going to be Leoric. Strong solo laner. Last ban for DKK. Azmodan banned out by the red team. Let's see what these teams decide to round out their drafts with. Two more picks over to Gambit Gaming. They need some damage and an offlaner.
Need a light.
It's going to be Blaze for Chelsea.
Hell,
And Tychus for Salcero.
damn time.
Good old Space Marine. Or Space Convict. All right, rounding out the draft for DKK on map number 1, Tomb of the Spider Queen. Looking for some damage, an offlaner. Ralph, Stu, and Ampere are going to lock in Varian. And
rise again.
Gray me. Last pick for Gambit Gaming. Over to Pearl Simon with the Kel'Thuzad. Okay. The Lich himself. It is our swap phase, where I have to pay attention, especially to make sure that no one switches out on me and make my life harder. Think we should be good. And we are headed to map number 1, Tomb of the Spider Queen. NGS Season 16. This is Week 5 for Division C West. And the game is loading in as we just gear up for this action-packed first map. DKK got their work cut out for them. Brightwing for Crizzo. We'll see if they can, you know, serve them some of that sweet, sweet loss. For the blue team, Brightwing on played by Crizzo. Chelsea on Blaze. Northern Touch playing the Johanna. Salcero on Tychus, and Pearl Simon on Kel'Thuzad. For the red team, Schweik on Tassadar, Ralph Stew on the Greymane, Hitaru on Rhaegar, Ampere playing the Variant, and Apple Eater on ETC.
10 seconds.
Good luck, have funds going out from both sides.
5, 4.
And here we go.
3, 2,
Season 16 action. Let's get a big brawl just right away, guys. Come on. Nick Diglett says he better take KTZ or I'm writing. Well, there you have it. That is not the brawl that I was hoping for. KTC does slide in, but immediately gets polygon by Crizzo. There you see that heavy damage coming out from Kel'Thuzad already. Now we're going to see that laning happen in the bottom lane. There goes Pearl Simon. Another chain stun onto Schweik and Apple Eater. Already with 9 stacks, oh, 11 stacks on his chest. If you're new to the game, you're going to see these teams collecting little gems, little bucks that fall off the spiders. There's another chain stun. Oh, he walks out of there with about 30 health as Hitaru almost goes down from the Kel'Thuzad chain combo. Gotta be careful when Pearl Simon's on point with that KTZ. Uh-oh, he might be in trouble here. See if we get a nice force. He's like, I don't care, I'm going to turn around and get a chain combo here. Get a heal in from Crizzo. Should be done with his quest relatively quickly, folks. It is 26 gems to 23 with no turn-ins so far. Camps are started for Crizzo and Salcero. This is where GG excels at good map pressure, good macro play overall. Level 4s are available. A slight advantage for lead over to the side of GG. We did see an aggressive rotation down to the bottom part of the map for DKK, but nothing doing for the Blaze kill. And now you're just going to see a lot of chain pressure. Oh, Apple Eater's going to go down here. The power of that Kel'Thuzad chain stun. But the tower is putting a lot of damage, as is the Tassadar damage onto Salcero, so he's going to have to back off. And meanwhile, Camp is picked up for DKK. It is going to be taunt for the Variant, who is turning in 15 gems in the bottom lane. We are going to see another aggressive rotation here in the bottom, but it looks like the taunt was not quite ready. They're going to try to get the blaze here. Let's see if they're able to. Here comes the taunt. Johanna is here. Right when you face it onto Chelsea. Strike's got to be careful. One chain, stun, and he's down, but he's able to walk out there with his life. Meanwhile, the Siege Giant camp is picked up in the bottom lane for DK3. Both teams with enough gems for the turn-in. We'll see who's able to turn those in first. Johanna rocking 24 for GG. Meanwhile, Ralph Stew on Gray Main, holding the majority of those for DKK. We are going to see the subdue from Johanna, and Gray Main being able to turn in his 25 gems in the bottom lane. Now it's just a race to 10. And looks like GG may get the first turn-in of spiders, and they are able to do that. Keep in mind, this first wave of spiders is not necessarily very gaming. So far, just 1 kill to 0 in favor of Gambit gaining. And looks like we might see a 3-1-1 push with the spiders. 3 in the top lane, 1 in the middle, 1 in the bottom. The chain stun here could be the end of Apple Eater. He'll be alright. Starting to put out a lot of damage. Falsero gets focused by Apple Eater, who is going to probably go down here, and that 2 kills over to KPZ, who finishes his quest along with it. Spiders are gone, but some massive damage going out onto all of the frontline fort structures for DKK. Alright, level 10s are available, and GG is looking to get in on this action. Polymorph goes out onto the Rhaegar, who's able to stay alive just barely. And ECC is most likely going to go down from that KCZ stun combo. And ultimate, and he does. I think I'm going to predict Kel'Thuzad target ban next match. Alright, Ampere is able to turn in enough spiders, and this is what it's going to look like here. Here comes the chain stun. The ult. Another double kill for KTZ and friends. Still no level 10s for DKK. All forts down. This spider wave is most likely going to go for naught. Unless they can get their level 10s. Level 10s online. It is going to be Ancestral Healing for the Rhaegar, Black Hole for Tassadar, First Bullet, and we'll see what NGS decides to go with. Middle and bottom spider wave already down. All forts gone for DKK, but all it takes is couple team fights to get the turnaround. First bullet does miss. And it is going to be stage dive for uh-oh, Chelsea gets focused and taunted. But still nothing doing for DKK, as they're going to have to back out of there from Commandeer Odin. And Quake is going to be dust most likely. have it. One more double kill for KTZ, as is tradition. And now Ralph Stu is going to see if he can make it out of there, which he will not be able to do. 9 kills to 0 in favor of Gambit Gaming. But don't lose heart, DKK fans. All it takes is a couple of fights strung together to turn these games around. A lot of times people who play this game just kind of wonder, what do I do? What do I do to come back from a game like this? Well, you gotta take with an experience. The good news is the game is built in such a way that you are able to soak that experience as they get funneled towards you without those structures. So just sit back, work on getting those spider gems while getting XP, and then try not to lose any of your keeps. Get caught up on experience and talent tiers. Fight your way back into the game. This is where it's going to go south, is if they start snowballing with kills to kill Fazad. Spiders are up. Apple Eater does have to be careful here. There is that chain CC action, and he goes down once again. Ancestral Healing does go out onto Ampere, who's just tired of getting focused by KTV, so he goes in on it. There goes another kill onto Varian. Oh, Salcero gets oh so low, but Frightling's able to get him back up to half health with this phase shift. Here goes the stage dive. Does get a couple members. KTZ being focused. He does miss with his chain. No damage follow-up on Pearl Simon. 2-man stun from Chelsea, who gets hit with the first bullet, but smartly pops a bunker. Here's got to be careful here. One team stun, and then he just sets his teammate up for failure. Another double kill. That is the, I want to say, 4th double kill for KTG. Feels bad, man. Coming up there, him, and then it feels good, man. Oh, the maximum range game onto the glacial spike. KTG deletes ETC, and we may see this level 16 GG team push in for the victory if they can get one more kill. I think they're going to slightly back off. Oh, Ralph Stu just barely escaped that. Final killing blow from Salcero. There goes the black hole onto Salcero. First bullet does hit Northern Touch, but he should be fine. Chelsea gets a 2-man stun onto the back line, and now Ralph is getting very, very low. There is another double kill. Make it 5. And then Tychus follows up with another kill on Varian, followed up by another kill on Rhaegar, and we are going to see all the gems lost and the core rapidly going down. GG's coming out from BKK, and that is going to be victory map number 1. For KTZ and friends on Gambit Gaming. Let's take a look at some post-game stats here. Gambit Gaming leading the way with 19 kills to nothing. Blaze leading the way with the siege damage, but there's the 9-0 kills, 49,000 damage for Kel'Thuzad. And I imagine we'll see some sort of ban coming out, focusing on Pearl Simon's KTZ play. Fairly lopsided match, but it is a best of 3, and DKK has the opportunity to choose first pick or map pick coming up here next. On our next map, which we will shortly find out what that is. So Gambit Gaming picking up 1-0 so far in game number 1 on Tomb of the Spider Queen. Rather convincing victory. Like I said, in the standings, they've only lost one map all season in Season 16. I have no idea what's going on with the stats, which is unfortunate. Let's hear it in the chat. What map do we want to see next, huh? Looking to see if DKK can pick up a point this season. This is their first season in NGS, which is awesome to see the community growing and bringing in new players to the tournaments. One of my favorite gaming communities out there. I think I'd like to see maybe oh, we are going to be going to Infernal Shrines. Picked by Gambit Gamers. And we'll see if GG is able to pick up the quick 2-0 or if DKK has something to say about that. We shall see. Game number 2 on Infernal Shrines. Yeah, obviously overall it was a fairly lopsided match. Kel'Thuzad really ran away with it and was very hard for DKK to deal with. So if you're them, you go back to the drawing board a little bit and you say, all right, let's just ban that out so we start with a clean slate and force him to, do something else. And then just continue to play your game, play the map, work on a little bit of your synergy, and try and avoiding those getting caught out, getting killed by, whatever CC contraption that GG is going to come up with, and then see if you can pick up one of the maps on Infernal Shrines. This map, you got the Punisher that can go with you down the lane. It can snowball into some kills with his leap. So if you're DKK, don't count yourselves out yet. Especially Shrines and Tombs should be the only maps in the pool. Says Ezo GG. Let me analyze that. They are probably my 2 favorite maps. I do like Dragonshire quite a bit. I'd be sad not to see Towers of Doom as well. I like that map. But, I will say these 2 get played the most when it comes to me watching and casting these games. So maybe we need to mix it up a little bit. But then again, the most popular MOBA in the world is one map. So, All right, looks like both teams are ready in the lobby. We are ready. Chat's ready. I'm ready. The world is ready for game number 2 on Infernal Shrines. Heading into the draft. Heading into the draft for game number 2 on Infernal Shrines, season 16. I'm doing this for 16 seasons, NGS. Congratulations. You guys are awesome. And we'll see if we get to make this a longer night than we thought with a victory by DKK here. They're going to be banning first, getting the first pick. And it's going to be the Brightwing ban. Focusing on those healers. I'd be very surprised to not have a Kael'thasad ban here. There is the Garrosh ban. Last ban over to Gambit Gaming. And they elect to round out the bans with Vala. Valafa Dala. Other maps constrain your drafts way more. I do agree with that. I will agree there. These maps kind of make your hero picks a lot more wide open. All right, it's going to be Johanna pick for Apple Eata. Need I remind you that 2 picks... Oh, Chelsea's going to go with the Hogger pick. And an Alex Straza pick from Krizo. So 2 not necessarily popular picks, at least currently. There was a time where we saw nothing but Alex Straza way back in the day. All right, Shrike's going to go with the Jaina pick.
Change is upon us.
And the Dehaka from Ampere. Dehaka. All right, GG. Going with one more ban before we head into our last draft picks. And they're going to ban out Rhaegar. Jaina doesn't see a whole lot of play these days. A Diablo ban coming out from DKK. I like that on this map. Can wreak havoc, especially with the Punisher on this map. Mephisto from Salsero. That is a scary pick. And Northern Touch on Anubarak, my favorite tank in the game. All right, last 2 picks over to our red team, Dunning-Kruger Knights, as they look to turn it around and pick up a victory here against Gambit Gaming. And it's going to be the Malfurion Tychus. All right, last pick of the map. Map number 2 on Infernal Shrines. For GG, Pearl Simon, the MVP of game number 1, going to pick Blaze. Blaze it up. See if we get any swaps here. Looks like Celcero is on the Augur. No, Pearl Simon's on Augur. Celcero on Mephisto. Crizo on Alexstrasza. Chelsea on Blaze. All right, let's see if we got this right. And into the game. All right, the blue team, Crizo on Alexstrasza, Chelsea on Blaze, Northern Touch on Anubrak, Celcero playing the Mephisto, Pearl Simon on Augur. For the red team, Schweik on Jaina, Ralph Stu playing Tychus, Hataru on Malfurion, and Pierre playing the Dahaka, and Apple Eater on Johanna.
The battle begins in 10 seconds.
Map number 2. DKK is going to have to turn this around.
3.
Forget about last game.
1.
Play your game.
To arms.
And make it happen. Get yourself to game number 3. Show Goliath that he bleeds. Oh, Crizo misses his first flame buffet. Mephisto just racking up a whole bunch of damage there. I'd like to see get that delicious ready for the Alexstrasza heals. This is going to be an interesting solo lane. Very, very tanky front line for Gambit game. And Pearl Simon starting in the bottom lane. Let's see if we get an aggressive rotation here to the bottom. But they kind of just let it happen, which is alright. Alright, looks like we have a new Barak might have disconnected from the match, and we will kind of hang out until we get that sorted. In the meantime, I'll show you my face. The mystery behind the voice. La voz. It's been a good season. It's been a fun start to season 16, and it's only going to get better as we get closer to the playoffs. Loves me some NGS. Northern Touch said, "I think I'm back," as he reconnects back to the game. And we are going to be getting right back into it. And my cat is attacking my toes. So that's cool. Okay. Oh, Augur smartly bounces off his tireless brother. Celcero putting out big number of damage already. front line. All right, first shrine will be up in the top lane. Punisher. Arcane Punisher Shrine coming up in 10 seconds here. I really wish my cat would stop biting my feet. Can't being focused on by both teams. Let's see which team decides to focus on the shrine first. And it looks like it's going to be Dunning-Kruger Knights. We do have the global available as well for the Haka. White's got to be careful getting caught out by the Numerak. There goes the great heal from Straza. Dragon Queen is top. Now you just gotta kind of wait until this goes away. See if we get the rotation in from the Haka. 14 warriors to 8 in favor of Gambit Gaming. Apple Eater's already low. They're going to have to initiate this fight with him already low. Chelsea gets a stun out on him. Salcero's just doing damage. Oh, the 2 towers did focus on him. Teleport. Apple Eater's getting very, very low. He's got to be super careful. One little Nova from Salcero could end him. It looks like they're going to have to back off, unfortunately. Rizzo doing an excellent job of keeping everyone topped off for GG, and looks like the first Arcane Punisher in the top lane going over to Gambit Gaming. I thought DKK would have had that, just all that poke damage kept Apple Eater very, very low. Salcero making some calculated risks and pumping out the damage in the back line. Alright, and Numerak does go down with that focus from the tower. Here goes the tongue onto Mephisto and a second kill. But the Punisher follows up and takes out Johanna, and Tychus goes down as well, as does the Haka. And just when you think that DKK has got things turning around, Gambit Gaming turns it around with the Punisher and gets a couple of kills in favor. 3 kills to 2 for them. They are able to take out the top fort and achieve level 10 in the process. Still a level down for DKK to pick up their level 10s. And it is going to be Cleansing Flame, Bunker, Durance for Mephisto, the Cocoon for a Numerak. They are able to sneak in the Siege Camp on the side of DKK. Still about a half a level to go for our Dunning-Kruger Knights to catch up and get their level 10s locked in. Bottom Siege Camp picked up by Gambit Gaming. Alright, level 10's online for both teams. We are going to see Commandeer Odin, Tranquility, Water Elemental, Isolation, and Blessed Shield on the side of DKK. Alright, Northern Touch just warding out this area. Pearl Simon engaging on just poke damage. The Haka top lane doing a little bit of lane pressure. Nice timed tongue. Johanna's trait is down. Does waste the blessed shield as man is there. Here comes Dragon Queen, and the cocoon goes out onto Dahaka. Water Elemental is out. Apple Eater getting very, very low. Not all members of DKK. That's just so damage. Tranquility was used. Blaze is able to secure a kill. A double kill for Alex Draza. There goes 2 members, 3 members, 4 members down. And it is going to be a clean 5-man kill for Gambit Gaming. Just an excellent long-term fight paced out by Krizzo, following up from the Dragon Queen. If you're DKK, you just got to stay in it. Don't let yourself get too far behind in the talent tiers. Turn a couple fights around, get a Punisher, and this game could easily swap. I'd like to see them time their CC with Mephisto's teleport when he teleports back. Kind of bait him in and then engage on him. Does have that beefy front line helping him out.
Blue team has summoned a mortar punisher.
Alright, Mortar Punisher ready. Does leap onto Johanna, who uses her trait. Here comes Commander Odin. Front gate is down. Tower's down. Mortar Punisher sitting at about 50% health. Here comes the burrow in from Anubarak. Doing everything he can to get rid of this Punisher, who leaps but dies just in the nick of time. Water Elemental is out onto Salcero. There goes the Blessed Shield. Unfortunately, Salcero is doing so much damage. Tranquility is popped. Apple Eater goes down. As does Mephisto. From the tower damage. Dragon Queen turning out to be the real X factor in this match. The keep does go down. Oh, Pearl Signing gets kind of lodged into the back, but is able to yeet Malfurion away. And there goes 3 kills, 4 kills in favor of GG, and now they're looking to push 4. Got 11 minutes in. This could be a 5th kill as Apple Eater uses his trade to get out of there. Blessed Shield goes down just to delay as much as possible. He does go down as well, and this may be it. Game number 2 quickly in the favor of GG. Got about 6 seconds until everyone's up. Score getting very, very low. About 20% left. They're just going to focus on sitting down. And that's going to be it. Game number 2 and the domination for Gambit Gaming. Rare loot has been dropped. We're going to check out some stats for game number 2. On Infernal Shrines, 14 kills to 3 with 120,000 siege damage for Blaze. Mephisto leading the way with 40,000 hero damage, but Hogger 7-0 on the kills, and really the Alex Straza healing too much to overcome in the end for DKK. And that is going to be the 2-0 domination over to the side of Gambit Gaming. Unfortunately for DKK, they are not able to pick up a point for the standings, and Gambit Gaming is going to stay on top of the leaderboard for Division C West. But, like I said, this is the first season for DKK, and they've got room to learn, you know. First season in NGS, and that's all right. Ralph Stew says, thanks for the cast anytime. Glad you guys were able to show up tonight and had a good time casting you. Good luck in the rest of the season. Unfortunately, they're going to have to go home and kind of figure out what to do next. What can they do to pick up a victory? All right, folks, that is going to be it for me tonight. Unfortunately, no time for an interview as I've got to get the kiddos to bed and spend some time with the wifey, but had a great time in the chat. Thanks for joining me tonight. And congratulations to Gambit Game for picking up the 2-0 domination against Dunning-Kruger Knights. They'll be heading into week number 6 with a nice lead at the top of the leaderboard in Division C West. And we'll see what happens from here on out on our way to the playoffs. Thanks for joining me again tonight, guys. And if you like what you heard or saw, go ahead and hit that follow/like button. Love to have you join me for future casts or streams and whatever other games you're playing. And if you want more content like this from yours truly, you can check out our weekly podcast, One More Game Podcast, with me and my buddies Swiftmida and I'm Pickle Matt. Talk video games, industry, games coming out, game reviews, games we're playing, or just have a nice little chit-chat about the video game world. So come and check us out. That's One More Game Podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, anywhere else you might find podcasts. Love to have you join us. We cast that live every Thursday, except for this Thursday, because I'm doing this, at 10 p.m. Eastern at twitch.tv/OMG podcast. Thanks again, guys. And before I let you go, I'll leave you with one final thought. Just because you have to grow up doesn't mean you have to stop gaming. Game on, gamers, and I'll see you next time in the Nexus. See ya.
It was a pleasure.
Boom, baby. How insanely violent it was when